Alright there, guys. Welcome back to another video at Danz again. Fat Tire there, obviously. My pure fucking luck, I just fucking jinxed myself. You know, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing either, and I'm not saying that at all. It's just, well, I know I remember saying it in the vlogs, just what one I don't remember. But I'm sure you guys remember me saying something too about me saying hopefully that we were going to go camping. Well, we decided not to because I think I'm the only one that had the whole fucking weekend off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I put in for it, a week or two ago now, something like that. And now we're not going. Which I'm not upset. Especially with how my dad, because we stopped by my grandparents and we just got home a little while ago. With how my dad's explained it to them. Because my dad has inventory to do at work next Friday, or this coming Friday, which will be obviously less than a week from now, but he's got to do inventory because he's the parts guy at his job now. So he's got to do inventory. And he said for the day and a half that we'd be out there, and it doesn't pay to go because we got that chance that we could get rained out. So then the camper's going to have to come home. It's going to have to get dried out. We'd have to open up the awning. We'd have to open up the bunks. We'd have to, do a whole shit ton to let it air out. And it's already bad enough that we can't fully open the fucking camper in our driveway because it's the length of our driveway between the gutter and the edge of the end of the driveway where it meets the sidewalk, because the sidewalk's going to be between your apron and your driveway. Normally, if you live in Green Bay, to here the sidewalks are further in. And we can, without having to move the camper or back the truck in weird, or the camper in weird, we can't open up the rear bunk because of how tight we have to park it against the house. So that means we can only open the awning and the front bunk, which we won't let any of that open overnight because this area, we know the shit will get wrecked and we're going to have to end up paying for it. So we don't open the shit, well, like the day that we'll come home, which would obviously be that, not tomorrow, because we're Saturday today, the day I'm filming this, and you guys will see it, but, a week from tomorrow, we'd be, if we would have gone, we'd be coming home then, and and if it would rain, we'd come home and we'd roll the awning up, and then we'd come home, and what we'd do, this is how I think we did it the last time. We opened the awning up so then the sun could beam down on the awning and dry it a little bit. So, now we're officially done. I think we're done camping for the season now. Because the last time that we went was the last time that we were going to go, because we did 5 fucking times this year. So it'd be Mother's Day weekend. And then we went camping at some point in June. Then it was our week. Then we went after that, for just the weekend, which would have been, I think, at the end of July, beginning of August, something like that. And then we went for my dad's birthday that weekend. And then we went for Labor Day, which was the last time that we went. But, and I am a little upset, but, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I was almost fucking tempted to have my dad or have my grandpa, or, have my dad park his truck in the driveway, and just have my grandpa come over, jump in my dad's truck, hook the camper up to the truck, and then I go up. I'd only have I'd just use the front bunk. And and I just go. Because then I'd be up there all day Friday. I'd be up there all day Saturday. And then I'd have Dad, when Dad comes home, have Grandpa bring Dad's truck home. I'll tell him, hey, leave the hitch here. So he's like, why? Because Dad's not going to want to haul it back up here with the truck when to come get me on Sunday. I'd pay for the whole fucking weekend. Stay all day Friday, all day Saturday, come home at like 1:30, 2 o'clock on Sunday. But, whatever. And then my dad could come up one night. I'll pack something for myself for Friday. And then Dad can come up Saturday night. We can go to Dykesville or whatever and blah, blah, blah. But like I said, we're not going, so it's whatever. That might change, but I just like to think that we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done. We've done 5, 6 times this year already. So, I'd like to do 6, but, with my mom, that this coming, the first weekend in October, which will be the 1st and 2nd. And that's obviously the weekend of fucking homecoming, so my brother wouldn't be going. That's another reason why they're not going, is because of fucking homecoming. Homecoming ain't fucking shit. It ain't important. At least it ain't for me. I never did it because I liked enjoying my weekends off from school. Because then, I'd have my homework done. I'd get my homework done on Friday night after school. And then, I can do anything after, because I get home from school, get the homework done, be done by like 4:30. Then, if the weather's still permittable, if it's a little cool like how it is today, then I go out and bike, and then I got all weekend to do whatever. It's, and then we go, and we camped like once or twice, maybe 3 times between the beginning of September, which is when school started, and then between the end of October and the beginning of September. So that's an exact 2 month span that we went camping, because we did like once or twice in September. Then we did once, maybe twice if we were lucky in October. Because I remember we went camping one time when we had, obviously at Bay Shore, we went to site and we had site 62. And I like that site, but it sucked for the dogs. But, you know, hey, we can't really do anything about that because the site's small. So, but, you know, anyway, guys, I know I'm pushing a little over 10 minutes, so, because I wanted to do a vlog yesterday, but I didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it, so. But anyway, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.